What's going on, everybody? So this is going to be a little bit of a different intro. You see, 4 hours ago, I recorded everything that I needed for this video. This video is all about 5 amazing discount websites that you should be shopping from, and I'm going to be talking to you from personal experience. I've shopped from all of these websites. I'm going to talk to you about the prices. I'm going to talk to you about the shipping, how reliable they are. Everything that you need to know about these websites is in this video. But the problem is, I shot this video 4 hours ago. I was outside. It was sunny. It was 75 degrees. It was just the perfect day for shooting outside, and I couldn't pass it up. So I shot everything that I needed to. I came inside. I took a little break, and when I go to start editing the video, my intro is completely gone. I don't know where it is. So now you're getting a much different intro that's not going to match any of the rest of this video. So don't hate on me for continuity errors, because I am definitely giving you warning. So if you're ready for some weirdness, pay attention. Alright, so the first discount website I'm going to talk to you about is one that, full disclosure, I am an affiliate for, but that doesn't negate the fact that they are really, really good. It is Jomashop.com. Now, I discovered Jomashop a couple of years ago, and I had always had questions about their legitimacy, to be honest with you. Their fragrances, they didn't have a very big selection of fragrances, but when they emailed me and said, hey Jesse, we would like for you to consider being an affiliate, I looked over their stuff, I looked over a lot of the reviews, and in like a year and a half, I was blown away at the selection of fragrances they had and at the prices. They are one of the least expensive ones. Here are 2 fragrances that I've actually purchased from Jomashop myself. Number 1 is Dior Fahrenheit Le Parfum. I've talked about this one a lot, and I'm telling you, it is so good. It's got, a little bit of that gasoline smell, but it's really tempered with some leather and some vanilla and tonka bean. This is a great masculine but kind of date night fragrance at the same time, and surprisingly, very hard to find. One thing I loved about Jomashop is that you could actually find this fragrance on their website. I checked on some other websites, nowhere to be found, nowhere to be found. And so I was very, very happy that Jomashop actually carried this one. The other one that I purchased is one of my favorite fragrances of all time. It is a niche fragrance. It is Xerjoff Naxos. And this one, right from the very beginning, you can smell the quality in it. I've talked about how this fragrance just lasts forever. It is a very nice honey tobacco fragrance that really cuts through the cold air. That is definitely a fall and winter fragrance. But I was so surprised, not just that they had Xerjoff Naxos and a whole lot of the other Xerjoff fragrances, but this one right now, I think I checked about 4 days ago, this one is only $210. You compare that with a retail shop like Neiman Marcus, or what I refer to it as needless markup, you're going to be paying well over $325 for this bottle retail. And a lot of the other websites I've seen $250, $260, they're not very marked down. This one, it's a legit fragrance, man. So what are their shipping times like? I got my fragrances in about a week, all right, but I had no problems whatsoever when I got them. They were packaged very nice, very securely. So I do have a lot of faith in Jomashop. Are they the cheapest all the time? I will be honest, no, they are not. But I can stand by their legitimacy. I can stand by their quality. I absolutely recommend purchasing from them. And as a matter of fact, as I am an affiliate, any of these fragrances that I do introduce here today, I'm going to leave as many Jomashop fragrance links that I can, even if it may come from another website. But as I am talking about the other websites, you can shop there if you'd like to as well. Because, well, I'll tell you why in a second. But anyways, that's Jomashop. Discount fragrance website number 2. This one was big in my life when I first started purchasing fragrances. I shop from these guys more than any other website. I think they are still phenomenal to this day, and they usually have some of the least expensive prices of fragrances. That is the Canadian website Fragrancebuyca. Now, please understand that when I say they have the cheapest prices, there is a little bit of a catch with that, and that has to do with the shipping. But let me first show you the fragrances that I purchased from this website. Number one was Mancera's Oud Lemon Mint. Okay, they're really good spring, summertime fragrance that I've featured on this channel a few times before. I got this 120 milliliter bottle for, I think, $80 to $85, somewhere around there. It is a wonderful price for a niche fragrance, guys, and it is absolutely legit. This is a really good citrusy fragrance. It's kind of musky with those oud notes in there. They kind of come off musky, and it's a green mint note. The other fragrance that I purchased from Fragrancebuyca, one of the best niche fragrances ever, in my opinion, is Parfums de Marly Layton. I talk about this one very, very often. It was really big on this channel when I first started off, but I got this fragrance from Fragrancebuyca. Nobody believed me when I told them, but it was $135 for this 75 milliliter bottle. $135, guys. Are you kidding? That is amazing. 100% legitimate, like I said. Now, when I mentioned that there is a caveat, it comes with the way that they do shipping and charge for it. Most fragrance websites, when you say they say when you buy over $85 or $90 worth of product or something, they will ship for free. Not with Fragrancebuyca. What they say is you have to purchase 5 fragrances, period, in order for fragrances to be shipped for free. Otherwise, it's right in the realm of $9 to $12. Okay, if you're here in the United States, they do not ship internationally either. Okay, just so that we're clear. But what you can do is you can join up with the loyalty program, so that whenever you purchase a certain amount of fragrances or spend a certain amount of money, you earn what are called sprays, and you can spend those sprays on free shipping if you come back and shop from the website later on. But if you don't join that website, then what you'll find is, like, you can purchase a $300 bottle of fragrance and you still end up spending a lot of, you still end up spending for shipping. But if you buy like 5 $20 bottles of fragrance, you get free shipping. So that's a little bit wonky when it comes to Fragrancebuyca. But in the end, they have really good prices. They are phenomenal when it comes to packaging their fragrances. They package very, very well, and they're 100% legit. So definitely shop from them. All right, discount website number 3 is actually a website that specializes in niche fragrances, and it is actually one of which I am an affiliate. It is twistedlily.com. And anytime you go to twistedlily.com, you type in the coupon code RAFscents10, and it gets you a 10% discount site-wide. Not only do they carry really good niche fragrances, they sell a lot of sample packs. And the other thing that I really like about twistedlily.com is that they have such an amazing array of fragrance houses that they feature. A lot of these houses I have never seen on another website. One of these particular houses is Wilgermain, is called Inconfessible. This is a really awesome niche house that I've not seen featured on really any other discount website. And this particular fragrance is a really nice unisex everyday reach. Its main notes are ginger and pepper with some woody undertones. And this one right here, I really, really enjoyed. They actually sent me a bottle of this, but I think they sell it on their website for $220. And once again, you get that discount code in there. It'll bring down the price quite a bit. And then also this other fragrance, I've only seen this one on like one other website. It is from the British niche house Famine. This is Famine's Carved Oud, the one that I think smells a lot better than Tom Ford's Oud would. This one right here has those oud notes, but it's also got like some moss. It's got some patchouli in there, seeming like some aquatic notes or whatever. But this one is so good. And you only end up spending about $220 for a 100 milliliter bottle of this, while at the same time with Tom Ford's Oud Wood, a 50 milliliter bottle costs about $275. You get more bang for your buck with this one. Now, here's the downside to twistedlily.com is that they can sometimes not have the best prices in the world. Take, for example, Mancera. Like I said, Mancera, most places you can find their bottles for $80, $90, but on Twisted Lily, this one, $180. Do not buy this one from there. However, do your research, because some of these other ones that you can't find anywhere, they're worth the buy. So twistedlily.com, I still think it's worth checking out and worth buying from them. Just be sure that you do your research before you purchase. Here we go with discount fragrance website number 4, and this ended up being my most shopped from website after I discovered it. It used to be Fragrancebuyca, but when I discovered these guys, they kind of turned into my most shopped from website. It is FragranceX.com, the letter X right at the end, FragranceX.com. A lot of people seem to have seen this, but have had some trouble trusting if it's a legitimate website or not. And I am here to tell you it is absolutely legitimate. Here are 2 fragrances that I've purchased from there. Number 1 is Jean Paul Gaultier's Ultra Male. This one came in at about $70, $75, I believe, but it was a really good one. I saw this one, I've seen this one sold out a lot of places, but this one seemed to carry a regular supply of Ultra Male, and I purchased this one. It was a great fragrance. It came packaged very, very well. It was very secure, and it's completely legitimate. The second one I purchased from there is one of my top 5 fragrances of all times, Dior Homme Intense. Oh, this amazing romantic fragrance for the sophisticated gentleman. It's got those iris notes in there with some woody undertones, and it is sweetened with a little bit of pear. I've worn this to countless weddings, and I'm going to continue to wear it to countless weddings because it just smells freaking awesome. Now, their shipping is very good. I get my packages usually in 3 to 4 days, and they do have it to where if you spend over a certain amount of money, you do get free shipping. Now, where they run into some problems is that they seem to run out of stock, not regularly, but semi-regularly. So there's been often times where I've shopped from these guys and I've seen, it's not in stock, but I'll come back like a week later and it will be in stock. Additionally, they also carry a lot of the different sizes for these fragrances as well. They're very easy to manage, and you can usually find some discount coupon codes if you just Google some things and even get a better deal than what they already offer. Their prices, they are very, very fair. Sometimes they're a little bit on the high side, but not by much. You know, I compare them very close to Fragrancebuyca in terms of their prices, and there have been a couple times when I've actually seen them charge less than Fragrancebuyca, which is a big plus considering you get free shipping when you spend a certain amount of money. So there you go, FragranceX.com. Now, the last website I'm going to talk about is one that I've not shopped from a ton, only a couple of times, but my experiences with shopping from them have been absolutely amazing. It is maxaroma.com. Now, I am very impressed with Max Aroma because they have such an amazing array of fragrances when I've shopped from them. And I actually found them because I was looking for a couple of fragrances from Tiziana Terenzi a few months back, and like no other websites carried them, and Max Aroma did. Now that has changed here recently. A lot more websites do carry a lot of fragrances from Tiziana Terenzi, but at the time, this website only had the only ones that I could find. One of those was Tiziana Terenzi's Spirito Fiorentino. And this one right here is very, very similar to Baccarat Rouge 540. But the thing I love about it is that there is a hit of masculinity in here with an undertone of leather. That's where the masculinity really comes in. And it smells just, how do I say, it smells Italian. You know, it makes me feel like I'm on an Italian coast watching the sunset, man. It is, I know that sounds a little bit corny and cheesy, but it smells great, it projects well, and I got this one for about $165, okay? The second fragrance that I purchased from there is, this was my white whale for about a year and a half. I saw a post on Instagram about some of the best fragrances that feature the note of amber, and I love amber so much. And I found this one at Neiman Marcus, but it was $425, and I couldn't afford that. But I found it on Max Aroma, and after I put in some coupon codes, it was only $191. Tiziana Terenzi's Hail Bop. Such an amazing fragrance. Smells like everything that Dolce & Gabbana, the one Eau de Parfum, should be. It's got those amber notes in there, but it's also got a little bit of fruitiness and some aromatic and spicy notes like cinnamon. It is so good. It lasts 10 hours. I couldn't be happier, okay? And there goes a motorcycle, but whatever. Maybe you heard it, maybe you didn't. All I know is I'm distracted by noises sometimes. But let me tell you, Max Aroma, it was a great experience. They don't always have the best prices, but they do provide you with coupon codes. Coupon codes are readily available online that you can apply and get some pretty competitive prices. They did not charge for shipping, as I spent over a certain amount of money, and shipping was only 4 days, 5 days, something like that. I remember actually when I had ordered Tiziana Terenzi, it did not come. That was a negative experience I had with them right up front. I had called them and asked about it. I said, hey, this is supposed to arrive a couple days ago. They checked and they said, I'm so sorry. We see that there was a delay in it. We're going to get it out to you priority. Our sincerest apologies. We're going to send that out right away. The very next day, I had it at my doorstep along with a ton of different fragrance samples. It was, they did right, man. Max Aroma, that was a great move. So I absolutely recommend shopping from Max Aroma because they have a great selection of fragrances and they have great customer service. Okay, there you go. So my friends, I really do hope that this helps to illustrate the importance of shopping on discount websites. A lot of these fragrances are so expensive when you buy them in stores, and you don't have to spend that much money to have a really good fragrance collection, okay? Be willing to do some research. Go to Fragrancebuyca.com and research some of these fragrances before you buy them. A couple of these places actually sell sample packs, like TwistedLily.com. They have Mancera sample packs. They have Amouage sample packs. All of these different things. You can try these out before you buy them and not have to worry about getting gypped or getting stiffed or getting sent something that's not legitimate, whatever it is. Fragrance discount websites are 100% necessary, and you should absolutely be shopping from them. In the meantime, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Please like and subscribe. As of today, we are only about 70 away from being at 1,000 subscribers on this channel. Thank you guys, man. This has been great. So we want to get to that 1,000 subscriber mark very soon so that I can start doing some live events. I hope you guys have a great day, and we'll see you next time.